Hi, and welcome again. Now I have another interview. Please inform who you are. What's your name?
Hello, my name is Erin, Erin.
Great. And where are you from?
The Bahamas.
Oh, the Bahamas.
Yes.
Perhaps that's because of the music. That thing.
Well, I'm not sure, but I like music. I am what they call solar powered. So I love sun, sand, sea, and so just maybe, yeah. Yes.
Thank you for letting me know.
Yes.
But perhaps I'm gonna find someone from the deaf community in the Bahamas and find out why that is their thing.
Yes. Yes.
So, what is your disability?
Ah.
What happened?
Okay, so I was diagnosed with bone cancer, and the result is an above the knee amputation. So I wear a pair of crutches or prosthetic leg, and the wheelchair. So I get to choose now what I use, when I use it. But I've been cancer free for over 20 years now.
Wow. For over 20 years, this is what life has been like.
Yes.
How did you feel when you got the news? Was it hard for you? How did you try to remain positive?
It wasn't hard. I decided I have a 22-year-old boy. At the time, I think he was like 4 months old. And so when I was diagnosed, it took 2 years for treatment. I missed his birthday. He stayed in the Bahamas when I did my treatment in Florida. And then he came over. So I was ready for no more doctors, no more poking, no more chemo. I was ready. So when they said surgery, I said, take the leg. I told them to take the leg. So I wasn't sad. Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive. You're brave.
Or
Accept the
crazy.
situation.
Yeah.
You can see here. I encourage you to study and see how you can learn from it. You're welcome. One moment.
Oh.
That's how it is in deaf culture. We have to use our hands to communicate and we hit everything.
Yes.
So, why did you come here to Barbados?
Oh, well, Barbados is the jam, if you didn't know. I'm learning. But this is the second Caribbean Disability Conference. So coming to Barbados was the next step. First it was Grenada, now Barbados, and I am here to pass the torch to the Bahamas. Yes.
Yes, your home island. That's correct.
Yes.
These past few days, how have you enjoyed the interactions? What have you learned here at the conference? Tell us how your experience was.
So I love it. I'm a disability inclusion consultant, so I work for myself. I am also at the University of the Bahamas in the Office of Disabilities and Compliance. So I work in access and inclusion and opportunities for our community. And so being in spaces like this, I not only get to meet persons and learn from them, but I also get to give them knowledge that I have, or I get to help them understand that their voice is important. Too many times we do not speak up because we feel like no one's listening. I'm here to say, whether you think they're listening or not, you are the thermostat. You control the temperature. So they may not listen today, or at that moment when you speak. But when you shift that atmosphere, they will pay attention and you continue speaking. So that's why I came, and I will continue to show up because this is my community, all disabilities, and I need us to know that we are one voice.
Wow, that is a beautiful sentiment. So, what is your responsibility in the Caribbean Disability Conference?
So the Caribbean Disability Network presented the conference, and it started from Grenada. So there was no network before Grenada. But when we came together, we finished the white paper, we signed it, we thought about it. We were like, we can't stop connecting with each other. What should we do next? And so someone said, Caribbean Disability Network. Let's create a network where all of us can come together. And so from that day on till now, I'm one of the directors being in the Bahamas, and my focus is accessibility. And so I am the one that, along with Leoned and I, we chair Accessibility Committee. And so we're the ones that look for the gaps and try to fill them, be the reminder, but also to help persons add tools to their toolbox. Because you're not going to be perfect. We're not asking you to be perfect. We're asking you to be aware. And so that is primarily my responsibility. Now, personally, being a Paralympic athlete, I play archery and the triathlon, running, cycling, and swimming. Being in a regional space, I get to meet more athletes, but I get to encourage other people to get into sports, get active. I started off by saying I'm solar powered. So anything outside, anything with people, anything with the sun, that's my juju. I love to meet new people. So personally, I ain't going nowhere because I'm enjoying myself meeting new persons. But professionally, my mandate is to ensure access, inclusion, and opportunities. And so I'm here to encourage our community to be that and don't allow others to be it for us.
That is an interesting point. That's so wonderful. Regardless of limitation or disability, you can show up. Be brave and use your voice, and help persons in the disabled community to be inspired and motivated and do likewise.
Yeah.
I also noticed that you know some sign language. How did you learn sign language?
From small, I was in a church group called Sign of the Time. And so once a month in church, we would sign the song. But our teacher, we didn't do the pantomime where you do the moves. She didn't do that with us. She taught us sign language. And so I just continued to use it. I even gave a little joke about it that us as kids, because it was a group of girls, in church and when we're out, we spoke in sign language to each other so no one else would know what we was talking about. And so I've never lost it, but I need to touch up. I can understand it better than I can interpret or use it. So I have to touch up.
That's true. I look forward to perhaps next year. By next year, you're able to sign more. Yeah. Oh, yup. So this is the last day of the conference. And we had everyone come up to the stage for a photo. How did you feel at that moment?
That is what it's all about. We could not leave here without taking that group photo, framing that moment for you to have, for me to have, for you to have, because I don't want us to ever forget how it felt to be seen and heard and hear. So I was excited. I was excited. I started to even sing the song. There was an artist that came on and they sang, the disabled, we are people. I like it. And I was singing it the entire time. But yes, I felt really good. And I'm excited about next year to welcome you all to the Bahamas and New Providence.
Correct. Beautiful. And finally, before we close, is there anything that you would like to say to persons in the Caribbean, the disabled community, the deaf community, any encouragement you would like to give?
Yes. I want the deaf community to look at the barriers like an athlete. So when you're training for an event, at first you are sore, you are tired, you are painful, you are regretful. You are wondering, why are you here and why do I want to do this? But the more you show up, the more you figure out what works, the more you start to create and innovate things that you and only you will use to get forward, it becomes easier. It becomes fun. You meet new people. You learn new things. And then race day comes, like a conference, or an opportunity to be a presenter, or an opportunity to speak on the mic, and you are strong, you are proud, you know what you want to say, you are clear. That's race day. So you hear, pop, start the race, you get to the finish line, and you're excited. That's like barriers in life. We, as human beings, will have barriers. It's a part of our growth. Do not be discouraged by it. See it, sit down, think, how am I going to do this? Oh, I don't know. Ask for help. Then decide, that's how I'm going to do it. And show up. Be okay with failing. We all have to fail to learn. But please, show up just the way you are.
Yes, that is the point. You spoke very clearly. So please, you who are watching this, think about what you have to do, what your goals are, and go for it. Make that step. Thank you so much for your time here at the interview. It's been wonderful. I've enjoyed what you had to say. It's been inspiring. And I'm going to watch this interview again and again as I edit it.
Thank you.
Goodbye.